Greetings, geniuses. This video is going to be another topic from the INFJ perspective, and we're going to talk about the INFJ's empathy. And this also goes for all empaths, as I usually try to bring you topics that cover all 16 personalities, even though we do focus on INFJs. And my question would be for you in this video that if you're an empath, you know you're an empath, you're always going to feel the emotions and energy of others, even to the point of almost mind reading them to some extent, then what are you going to do with it? There's theories out there about, for instance, Hitler being an INFJ, and I personally have never really subscribed to that, at least not after I really thought about it for a while. And that's because everything tells us that Hitler was a narcissist and power hungry and evil. And so if that's really the person that he was, and we can just assume that from pretty much every story and perspective that's ever been shared with us, then he wouldn't be an INFJ. Because yes, we can make a lot of mistakes as INFJs. I know from my own experience that I have been really terrible to plenty of people in my life, even though I went about it always in a way that I didn't want to hurt them, but I was still doing things that would hurt them. And I'm being very generic also because there's been lots of different situations that I could fit into that category, and I'm sure you could think of the same for yourself. So if we think about a narcissist and somebody who wants to control others and sort of trick them, make them feel like they're less than they are, whatever the case may be, that is not the INFJ method of hurting people. We tend to do it more in an indirect way, or we get found out because we're just not living a good life. And of course, I can only speak for myself, but because we are humanitarians, altruists, we believe in life being about balance and harmony and fairness, equality. We believe in all those things. So it just doesn't make sense for an INFJ to be a narcissist. They're kind of like polar opposites. So that's where I stand on sort of that whole theory. Of course, like I was saying, I think INFJs can go down dark paths and have bad times in life, but we tend to kind of go more into our cave and to isolation or depression, anxiety, those sorts of things, into solitude more. And so back to the empathy side, if we know that we're going to have this empathy and we're going to feel the joys and the pain of this world on a daily basis, from just talking to other people, from even watching what's on television, and we're going to constantly be on this roller coaster, then I would just ask you, how are you going to use it? And what does that mean to you? Because for me, it means that I don't want to waste it. And those bad experiences I've had, whether I've caused them or they just occurred to me, I could think of all the different instances where somebody treated me wrong and I chose to be patient and better myself as a person. And it actually made me more mature, more professional, however you want to think of it. And then I can also think of those times when I sort of mimicked their evil energy, their hatred, whatever it was, and really I went backwards as a person. I became more immature. I was evil back to them. And those are the low points in my life, if I think about those moments. So the way I would have you think about your empathy and how you use it is there are really opportunities every single time for you to grow as a person. So, if you get cut off while driving, that's an opportunity. Don't return the unfavor back to them, and you both go backwards. Let them make their own mistake, whereas you have the opportunity to be patient. Just instead of speeding up, you slow down. You do whatever you need to do to just stop the situation. And that's just one example. I'm sure you could think of more from your own recent experiences in life. And so just use them as stepping stones to grow. As empaths, we really do have so many more opportunities to grow because we experience such a roller coaster of feelings and emotions that are from other people and other events, and it's almost like we can't get away from it. So I would say use that to your benefit, and I hope you got something useful out of this video, and I'll look forward to talking to you in the next video. And until next time, I'll see you soon, genius.